African wild dogs, also known as the paint dog. Now they are really, really cute, but as cute as they are extremely terrifying. They have one of the highest hunting success rates in all of Africa.
Yeah.
With a success rate of about 90%, they are better hunters than most big cats like lions and cheetahs. They only have 4 toes, but despite having those 4 toes, they run their prey to exhaustion. Dun dun dun! They're a lot less cute now, aren't they? Yeah. Over here to our left, there's a smaller animal. It's light brown, white, and a dark brown stripe on its belly. That's a springbok. Now, as small as it is, it's actually fully grown. When running, it can spring 6 feet up in the air, 13 feet moving forward. It's called pronking, P-R-O-N-K-I-N-G, and that's how they get away from their predators. Now, these tall red, orange, and brown structures we're coming in between are termite mounds made of mud, dirt, clay, dung, and termite saliva. Yum. Now, when built up and baked in the sand, they can become hard as concrete. Bigger animals like elephants like to use them as scratching posts. They usually knock them over and wear them down, much like the one that's out to our right. And when they're worn down like that, smaller animals like born about 6 feet tall, 150 pounds, so pretty big babies. But judging by their size, they look to be about 7 or 8 months old. Every now and then you can find a reticulated giraffe or 2 in the savannah or the Serengeti plains, but the most common type of giraffe is the Maasai giraffe, which are those that we just saw. Over here to our right are some cows with very, very long horns, and for those of you on the left side of the truck, if you can't see them, it's totally okay. There's one up ahead on our left too, so if it stays there, you might be able to get a better view. Now these are Ankole cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle, named after the indigenous Watusi tribe that domesticated them. Now these are the only domesticated animals that you'll be able to find out here on the reserve. Their horns can grow to be between 3 and 6 feet long, but as heavy as they look, they are actually a honeycomb structure on the inside, so they're very, very light. They also have blood vessels run all the way to the tippy top of their horns, and that is what they use as their cooling system. So as heavy as they look, no headaches. Over here to our right, 2 different things we're going to look at. First of all, this big group of gray animals here are scattered around. White-bearded wildebeest. Now, white-bearded wildebeest are always found in big groups like that. They're the largest migration. They're also constantly on the move. So when a white-bearded wildebeest is born, it has about 15 minutes to learn how to walk before its parents leave it behind. Yeah, I know, right? Talk about adulting, huh? Growing up fast. Now, those copper-colored antelope that were on top of the hill, very different from the ones that we saw in the Little Atari Forest. Those are actually the sable antelope. They can grow to be between 3 and 5 feet tall, horns about 3 to 6 feet long. Now, that is a male bull elephant. We know that because he's on his own. When they're about 13, the males will get kicked out of the herd to go off on their own. Sometimes horn bachelors, while the females do tend to stick together. He's probably a very good indication that we are coming close to elephant country. Now, this sign down here. Very, very old sign. My friend said that it was left behind by one of the tribes that used to hang around here back before the reserve was established in 1971. It's a very, very old sign and an old Swahili phrase that reads, Road, close it. Now that translates to, let's keep going! Oh, that's kind of funny. Huh, alright. Oh. That bridge does not look good. Okay. No worries, friends. We're going to take this pulley Swahili for very, very slow. Everybody just take a deep breath. Hang on tight here. Oh, that's a fun little sound, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Somebody's been holding it up with zip ties. Oh, we'll be totally fine. Totally fine. It's just going to make some weird sounds. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, totally fine. You can never go wrong with duct tape and zip ties. It fixes everything. Ooh, it looks like there's a lot of really large footprints in the dirt here, though. Lots of red clay. Ooh. And as we come up here, a lot of fresh dust marks in the red clay, suggesting that there was a whole herd of elephants really close really recently. Elephants love to dig their tusks in the clay like this. Sometimes they'll even eat it. It provides them with some essential vitamins and minerals. Actually, there's one right out there to our left. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to stop here, though. We're going to see if we can speed up and catch up with the rest of the herd here. I say speed up, we're going to go as fast as 8 miles an hour can go, Woo! Yeah. There's that herd up there. Yeah, definitely a herd of females. They all look older than the... Now I heard a rumor that there was a baby out here somewhere, but I haven't seen it myself. Oh, come over on the other side of the rock so we can see how cute you are. Oh. I have gotten word from the reserve that the baby is a female, so she's going to be sticking with this herd for quite a while. Now, I know you want to look at her. You can kind of see it on her back, too. But if you take a look up at their backs, they got a lot of dirt, a little bit of hay thrown up there. Now, as thick as elephant skin is, it is extremely sensitive and can get sunburnt just as easily as ours. They like to throw that dirt and hay up on their backs, and it acts as a sunscreen for them. You can also see them occasionally flapping their ears back and forth. No, they're not trying to fly. I promise you, none of them are dumb low. They actually have blood vessels that run all the way through their ears, so when they flap their ears, it gets the blood flowing through them and keeps them nice and cooled off. Now the gestation piece, spelled K-O-P-J-E. We talked a little bit about it earlier. What do we say like saying around copies?
Lions.
Lions right now. I would normally say don't fret if we can't see one out today because they are nocturnal animals, but I don't have to because it looks like there's one hanging out up here to our left about our 10 o'clock. It's a male lion, obviously the one with the mane. Now we got very, very lucky today because like I said, they are nocturnal animals, very, very active at nighttime. So usually during the day, especially when it's hot like this, they're resting in the shade underneath the copie.
Yeah.
Now they spend between 16 to 20 hours a day resting. The rest of the time they spend hunting. The lioness are the ones that do the hunting, while the male will usually sit back, watch over, and protect his pride. Pride is what they call a group of lions. They are very, very protective over their families. Now it looks like there's a lioness kind of behind them too. And actually, she just went up there, but if you look in between the two tallest rocks there, you can kind of see the ear or the face of one. She just moved a little bit. She just jumped up there. She wasn't up there when we were around that side. So yeah, the lioness are the ones that do the hunting, while the
Expedition Everest. Expedition Everest. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh God. Oh God. Oh shit.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón bien ajustado y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la pausa.
Liv.